Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Me and Rosie, the continuing story of a common law marriage between myself and Rosie and the friends we have in West Virginia ever since we were railroaded out of Pittsburgh together. My career had been damaged. All I really wanted from life was to just become some sort of repairman and work in a little shop. There's no such thing anymore, of course. My dream, my paradigm, my hope no longer existed. Obsolete. Appliances are thrown out and replaced, through a big box store and mail order, and repairman no longer. There's no such thing. Nobody has appliances repaired anymore. But that wasn't really what went wrong in my life. I've been talking at length about Mike Spuke and what that bastard did to me in one of his scams. I was lured into one of his scams. It was not my fault. I'll talk more about that tragedy. But let's talk about Rosie, my wife, a common law spouse, that is. Let's talk about Rosie and what a wonderful person Rosie is. Special, wonderful. Doris Spuke has been a long-term guest of ours. She's an heiress, a wealthy heiress from Pittsburgh. She's a scion to the heiress of the Spuke fortune. She got most of the money, not all of it. Her brother Mike got some of the money, from the Spuke dynasty fortune, Go figure. He's a real asshole and has money. I was going to talk about Rosie's problem right now. Rosie had been working on this plan for most of a year. Her plan was to fuck Timmy Klondike's brains out and extort him. Rosie wanted to join. She wants to be a member in good standing of the Wheeling, West Virginia Symphonic Society. And Timmy Klondike is a dear friend of that organization. He's a performing violinist throughout the region. He gives lessons. Rosie has been taking lessons at a very we're paying top dollar. Rosie and I have been paying Timmy Klondike top dollar for violin lessons so that Rosie can arrange a recital, on her violin. She has this wonderful, beautiful Stradivarius. We bought it together at the pawn shop on East Ohio Street back when we were still in Pittsburgh, living above a bar together. It comes in this lovely mint green color. If you look in one of the F holes on this violin, it says Stradivarius. We paid about $200 for it. It's authentic. Came with papers, everything. Wow, nice, beautiful violin. And Timmy Klondike helped us. He gave us tips on how to just get a priceless Stradivarius violin for $200, and damn, it's worked out well for the both of us. Rosie especially. She's just been practicing obsessively, with insane intensity for this recital that she believes will take place sometime in the future, and subsequently she believes she's going to be accepted at some point into the Symphonic Society, and I'm behind her. I'm a secular humanist. I believe in helping people achieve these goals. I want my Rosie to self-actualize. I was losing the thread of what I was saying. Rosie was planning to fuck Timmy Klondike's brains out and make him, get her into the Symphonic Society, as if that was possible. But anyhow, I'm behind Rosie 100% on this. I just believe in Rosie. Okay, I'm a good man. I'm not one of those assholes who pretends. I'm really humanistic. Rosie is mad. She's really angry because she tried to seduce Timmy Klondike, and he lost his temper. He became angry with her. He's still teaching her. She's fine as far as her violin lessons go. She will continue taking lessons on her violin from that brilliant, attractive, wonderful, talented Timmy Klondike. But she tried to seduce Timmy Klondike to carry off her scheme, and Timmy Klondike started yelling at her. He yelled, he said, "I'm a homosexual. I don't like women. I don't like pussy. I like playing the violin." I'm quoting Timmy. This is what Timmy said to my Rosie, my wife Rosie. He said he doesn't like women. He hates pussy. And I like pussy. But that's no thing. I'm a humanist. I mean, I respect everybody's opinion on pussy. I like it. Timothy likes being fucked in the ass, and that's fine. I'm glad Timmy wants men to fuck him in the ass, and that's just fine. That's wonderful, wonderful. Rosie is hurt. He won't fuck Rosie, and there's no way. Rosie has no currency with which to extort, no leverage with which to extort Timmy and make him, let her in. He can't let her in. He could recommend her for membership. Maybe if she fucked the royal family of, Bulgaria, if there is such a thing. But there's very little chance of anyone just being recommended, sort of, for no reason at all. Here's the thing. It's social class. Rosie, my wife, she's obsessed with the subject of social class, and I'm supportive of that. Personally, I have divorced myself. See, I value diversity. Rosie and I believe we believe differently. Rosie believes it's very important to become a member of an esteemed cultural agency, and she may be correct in believing this. I think Rosie and I are doing just fine as a sort of couple, we're living together in a shack. We're doing just fine. I'm in no way upset that Rosie is having an affair with Doris, our long-term guest. They're having a love affair just 2 feet away from me through a thin wall. I can hear them panting and purring. Damn near 24/7. They love each other. And I'm happy for them because I'm broad-minded and I believe so much in diversity, equity, and inclusion. Doris is quite wealthy. We aren't. But we have a supply, Rosie and I have a supply of narcotic drugs. And Rosie, our dear house guest, is addicted to those same narcotics. How could anything possibly work out more amicably than this? Here in this on the dirt road we're living on, just outside Wheeling, West Virginia. Oh, I was going to complete my cycle about what happened with Timmy. Timmy and Rosie will still work together, but he is a homo. I didn't know it. He's a male homosexual, and that's perfectly okay. But Rosie will have to find other ways to extort Timmy and others. But we have most of a gallon of the law did at our disposal with which to help people come around to our way of thinking. Anyway, it's another afternoon here. Thanks for listening.